Protect your business. Network, user, and data security. As a technology specialist to the Strata industry for over 30 years, StrataMax has a wealth of experience in helping strata management companies maximize their use of technology to gain efficiencies and better service their clients. It is evident that some strata management businesses have been struggling to keep up with the demands of emerging technologies and cyber threats. While each company may use varying technologies and solutions, the core security requirements are generally the same. We have compiled these videos to help you protect your strata management business. In your office, both staff and contractors will utilize various applications to get their job done. Many of these applications are required to connect to the internet in order to serve their function. It is via this internet connection that the majority of cyber threats originate. How can you protect your business? Port forwarding. Use non-default ports where possible for internet-facing servers. The internet is full of standards which make everything work. But these very standards also make it easy for a would-be hacker to scan your servers and attempt to hack them. In many cases, they can simply guess the generic usernames and passwords, which are often configured. Firewall. The importance of correctly configuring a firewall cannot be underestimated. Lock down incoming IP addresses to trusted vendors and users. Locking down an internet-facing network is a must. Port scanning occurs every second of every day, and it literally takes minutes for a new computer connected on the internet to be found. By configuring your firewall to allow only trusted vendors and users' IP addresses, it will significantly reduce the risk of an outside hack. Username and passwords. Every user needs a unique username, and you should implement a complex password policy. Many businesses still have generic usernames and poorly created passwords, and as a result, are very vulnerable to outside hacking. Email use policy. Emails are often used to deliver viruses, malware, and ransomware. Having a staff training program in place to make sure all users of email know what to look for with regards to spam, malware, and malicious attachments is important. Fake bills and invoices often contain some form of malware or even ransomware, such as CryptoLocker, which can infect all your files. Backups. 3, 2, 1. 3 copies of data, 2 different media, and 1 backup off-site. Backing up can be really inconvenient. Having multiple copies of data and keeping it secure takes time, but how would your business survive if you suddenly lost all of your client data? By introducing a simple 3-2-1 policy, this could save your business. Keeping 3 copies of your data on 2 different forms of media and making sure one is securely kept off-site will allow your business to survive a disaster. Last but not least, you have to regularly test your backups in order to rely on them. System patching. Always patch your servers, workstations, and software. A good system is a patch system. Microsoft releases security fixes for Windows and Office applications every month. Router suppliers and printer manufacturers also often update built-in firmware. Without these patches being installed, you are simply exposing your business to hundreds of known vulnerabilities and exploits used by hackers. Antivirus and anti-malware. Install and keep antivirus and anti-malware software updated. Computer viruses have been around for over 30 years, but today's viruses, in particular malware, is nastier than ever. You have keyloggers capturing every keystroke typed, which may include your bank account details. Others could deliver crypto payloads, which hold you to ransom. Some malware is able to take complete control over your server. Installing and maintain your virus and malware protection is your best defense. Server monitoring. Monitoring disk space, new user accounts, and access activity. The only way you'll know whether someone has accessed your computer or created a new administrative user account is via server monitoring software. The same software can also provide alerts on low disk space and prevent your servers from crashing and suffering data corruptions as a result. VPN. If you have remote users connecting to your office, the use of a VPN is best practice for security. A virtual private network enables users to send and receive data across shared or public networks, as if their computing devices were directly connected to your private office network. VPNs should encrypt the data, making it extremely difficult for others to intercept what is being transmitted. Web proxy. Trap viruses and other malicious payloads. A web proxy can limit access to inappropriate websites that may contain viruses, malware, or non-work-related content. As a security measure, this will reduce the risk of cyber threats through the web browser. As an additional benefit, by reducing non-work-related internet content, precious bandwidth is conserved for work purposes. Mail filtering. Scan inbound and outbound emails to minimize harmful messages being delivered. Scanning all inbound emails can certainly help keep viruses and malware from getting to your staff and significantly limit your company's exposure to malware and damaging ransomware. Another thing to remember is that scanning outbound emails also limits your exposure in the event that your system is compromised and becomes the source of sending out spam and other damaging emails to your own clients. We strongly recommend that you discuss these options with your trusted IT partners and providers. You can access this information along with a checklist at www.StrataMax.com/IT security. Thank you and stay safe.